This is my attempt to relate all those haunted and paranormal encounters I personally experienced in the past 40 years. And I hope to illustrate as detailed and accurately as possible according to the actual event. These are absolutely genuine and I kept them until now, to share with everyone. I hope you are ready. Let's begin. As you know, in Singapore all guys who reach the age of 18 will be enlisted to serve national service for 2 years. All of us were made to make an oath, and we knew from this point that our freedom will be restricted for at least 2 years. Many of us came from many different backgrounds, and no one knew what is waiting ahead of us. While some are enthusiastic and ready, many like me are really anxious. Finally, after collecting our standard issues, we are sorted accordingly to our dispatched units. Not only do we have to say goodbye to our freedom, but all of us also have to part with our hair as well. Once we arrived at our designated camp, we were ushered to our respective bunks and allocated beds. Then, we were drilled to dress up in full combat and assembled over and over again. Running up the 3-story high barrack and down to the parade square, our daily routine drilled us from pre-dawn to late midnight, with just limited time to rest. Every day our stamina and strength were challenged like clockwork. Everything is done according to orders and as a team. Every night we will fall dead asleep once we hit the bed. Therefore, everything went peacefully for 3 months. Finally, we have come to the end of our training where we celebrated with joy, ending our recruit days. This is the last day of our basic military training, where tomorrow we were all going to be posted to different vocation units for our specialized training. This is when I learned what is called a blanket party, for those who wish to take revenge on whatever grudges during the 3 months. Therefore everyone tries their very best to stay awake as much as they can. It was about 3 a.m. when everyone cannot keep up anymore and fell asleep, including me. I have a habit to sleep on my side and leaving my palm open. 30 minutes later, I woke up as I felt something in my palm and found a squirt of toothpaste. I went to the toilet and washed away the toothpaste. And I kept thinking, who will pull such a prank on me? Knowing that I was being nice to everyone all this time, I was so angry at that point that I cannot sleep anymore. Therefore I decided to stay awake to see if I can catch the culprit red-handed. You see, my bed was directly in front of the door, and the door was only just a second or two away from me. I can see easily and clearly through the glass windows where the corridors are still lighted up. And I figured out that if I see anyone coming in, I could easily run to the door to surprise them. I didn't have to wait very long. Just a few minutes later, I saw a humanly figure shadow runs towards the door and hides behind it. Without any second thought, I rushed to the door and opened it. To my surprise, I couldn't find anyone behind the door or the corridor. And there is this complete silence. I can only hear my own heartbeat at this time. The entire camp becomes so cold and dark that as if there were no one at all. Immediately, I felt a chill up my spine, raising goosebumps all over my body. To my surprise, although my reaction was so loud, nobody else in my room seems to be woken. I returned to my bed and hid underneath my blanket. My body was shivering and sweating cold sweats. While I am covered underneath the thin sheet, I can feel someone standing next to my bed, staring at me. I am so scared at that time, that I don't even dare to twitch my body. It was so quiet in the room, even the regular snore of my buddy is muted. The last time I looked at the time, it was 3:15. Therefore, I knew it was a matter of time, someone will wake up soon. However, this wait was painfully slow. I don't know how long it took, but I finally heard movements from the rest of my teammates, and I knew it was safe to uncover myself. My t-shirt is all wet, but nobody knows what happened to me that night. After all the administrative work is completed, we packed up everything and book out. I thought everything will be fine after I leave this place. And that was what I thought. At this point, just like many of you, there were many questions in my head. What did I actually see last night? Did I actually see a ghost, or was it just my eyes playing tricks with me? Why me? I will share with you all the answers to these questions in my next episode of Haunted and Paranormal Experience in Army Days My Nightmare Returns. If you like the content of this video, please click on the like and subscribe buttons. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you will be informed immediately whenever I uploaded my next video.